We're gonna go for a little ride today. Yep. Hey, Steve McClintock here, and welcome to that Adventure John. It is the day before Halloween, or what we always call it here in New Jersey, it's Mischief Night tonight. So usually what that means is, especially in some of the more populated towns, in the more populated towns, you would have kids roaming the streets tonight, egging cars, houses, throwing toilet paper up into the trees, just committing general acts of mischief and malfeasance. Oh man, look at these colors right now. Looking lots better. Oh, that looks better. Looks pretty. Just getting my hair cut today, and we were all talking about, you know, different scary movies we like and all that type of thing. You know, typical barbershop talk this time of year, I guess. But one thing I bit my tongue and refrained from saying is that, you know, what do you think the scariest movie is? And the two barbers were kind of talking back, and in the back of my mind, I always want to say the first 15 minutes of Up. Yeah, the cartoon Up. That first 15 minutes is really, I think, the worst gut-wrenching proof that we live in an uncaring and unmerciful universe. And if you are a person that already has issues of abandonment, of fears of being alone, of fears of commitment, that first 10 minutes of that damn movie justifies all of your fears. It's justification for never putting yourself out there, because all it's telling you is, no matter how much you love someone, no matter how much you try, you're gonna end up alone, and and the shambles of the life that you built will surround you until, at worst, you get stuck with a a preteen and a dog with all their toxic positivity. And how was it frightening? Oh yeah, it gave you a new sense of anxiety about the people that you've chosen to spend your life with, where you decided to build your life, and about golden retrievers. Yeah, so actually this is an old bike day. It's an old bike day. Kinda have to steal these days while you got them. Alright, so here I'm going to shut up while I do a nice pull from the start. That bump there used to really upset this bike. Oh yeah. This sun is perfectly lined up with this road right now. Not quite golden hour goodness, but we'll take it, man. We will take it. Look how the sun's highlighting these trees. I love it! Fourth gear is getting kind of a bump. To be a bummer. But we buy these things to work on them. Bumblebee lives there. Yeah, so this week we got two nor'easters, or a nor'easter and a bomb cyclone. I mean, holy smokes, we got all the weird named things. Which means we got a lot of wind and a lot of rain. Thankfully, the leaves haven't quite changed as much as they could have. Otherwise, man, autumn would feel like it's over. But you can see there's still plenty of green on these things. We got our kicks in, we got our exercise, and we just cruise now. I know it's not a sport bike, but goddamn, does this thing sound good when you're ever out. She just invites you to do it. Does this bother anybody else? Holy shit. That's so sketchy. Yep, I'm gonna have to pass on. Probably gonna have to watch me. I'm gonna have to pass that mail truck. Yep. Oh, look at this. That's some nice light. Photographer's wet dreams right here. It's really to try to wax all poetic light about autumn. Probably quote Walt Whitman or Keats or someone. Oh, this is gorgeous. I will love it when we can get these point of view cameras to show what we can actually see through our visors. There's quite a few bugs on there right now. Kinda nutty. So the way this autumn has gone, like, the bugs really haven't been killed off yet. We still haven't had our first frost. And I will easily get to November 1st and beyond before having to turn on the furnace. So that's a win. And so this afternoon, this is just a rip, but man, I mean, I sit in my office all week playing with spreadsheets, staying up until 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, editing videos for you guys. So when I get out here, man, you just kind of just take it in. Just love it. Especially today with all these beautiful colors. Man, love when these maples go red. I'm not a person that's hell-bent for fall, for autumn. I can appreciate it, but I definitely have to say I definitely suffer from, to some extent, from seasonal effectiveness disorder. Like, I love sunshine. I need sunshine. And that's why I love spring and summer so much more than autumn. Because the days get longer. Turn that off, boy. I can appreciate all the beautiful colors. But man, I could be very sentimental, and for a sentimental person, autumn's tough, man. It's the remembrance that everything dies, baby, and that's a fact. To quote Bruce. And that, you know, maybe you get a mild winter, maybe you get a bad winter, you don't know. Winter's tough. A lot less tough here than, you know, when I was in Western Pennsylvania, or certainly the winters here aren't nowhere near as bad as in Detroit. Winter was life in Michigan. No, thank you. So I don't go all out with pumpkin spice stuff. I'll have maybe 2 pumpkin beers. What I do like, I like pumpkin pie. Always fantastic. Loaded up about 6 foot high with whipped cream. And I'm all over. Pumpkin rolls. I'm a sucker for anything with cream cheese icing. Just gonna put that out there. So pumpkin log or pumpkin roll, whatever you want to call it. Loaded to the gills with your cream cheese icing. I am your huckleberry. Talk about a town that gives you a Sleepy Hollow vibe. Oh yeah. You gotta do that. This is a cool little spot. On the Raccoon Creek. Used to be a tugboat that would park here. Ooh. Well. Yep. Was not expecting that. Have I mentioned that New Jersey's sinking? Or at least this part of New Jersey's sinking? So that was kind of a bust. Look at that table. So I will say one thing. When I used to come down here quite a bit growing up, probably close to 30 years ago, that road never flooded out. Just gonna throw that out there. That road never flooded out. So as a consolation prize, I'm going to take this road, which is fun. And to your left, over here, used to be a handful of silos for intercontinental ballistic missiles to bring on the end of civilization as we know it. This is I'm making the turn towards home on this old bike day. I'm Steve McClintock, and this is That Adventure John. And thanks for joining me again as we take the old bike out and give her a little exercise.